Well, it's a bright sunny morning. Still quite cool. I think it's in the 40s still. Uh, I'm sure that won't last very long. Happily, the high today is still in the 70s. So, very thankful for that. Because I know the really hot days are coming. Come on. Bravo, come on. I don't know what you're seeing, but I don't even see the cat. Usually that's what has his attention over there. Come on. Don't stay under the tree. It's full of ticks. Come on. Come on. Pretty clover. Our ongoing record of Bravo's butt. Anyway, where Bravo uh, has his morning movements. Make sure that we are conscientious neighbors and not having Bravo and I unjustly accused of being inconsiderate. Maybe inconsiderate sometimes, but certainly not with the poo department. We try not to be. Because I do carry a bag. I just hate to use a plastic bag whenever, nature really takes care of dog poo and raccoon poo and deer poo and all sorts of things. And on top of that, although it is a 25-mile-an-hour residential street in a small town, it is sometimes treated like the Audubon. And we just want to take a safe walk in the morning. That's our ulterior motive. But this morning is really nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. No, Bravo. Come along. Let's go over here. Come on. Good location. A little bit stiff this morning. I was trying to remember if there was any exceptional movement or exceptional lack thereof. No. Bravo, quit pulling. Not that I recall. Oh, well, I am about to cut the steaks on the sleeves. Okay, over here. And then I'll be seaming those onto, not seaming, I'll be seaming those first, and then I'll be grafting them onto the body of the sweater. Oh, I see a squirrel. That's a little bitty squirrel. Oh, you saw it too, didn't you? And then I'll do the ribbing for the cuffs afterward, because there's going to be some major decreases. I made straight sleeves. They're straight sleeves, which means down right before the cuff there's going to be a bit of a bell shape. And I've been seeing that quite a bit. And come on, I'm not a fashion trend kind of person, but I really like that shape because it, I don't know, it's just a little bit of a feminine flair. Whoa, come on, let's go. I don't know what you smelled, but boy, almost caused a wreck. And the daisies. Oh, they are just beautiful this morning. Look, baby dragonfly. Oh, Bravo getting a little bit ahead of me there, buddy. Or a lot. And the hand-painted Patagonia yarn came in yesterday. And as I suspected, it matches every color. And I think I have, how many? In that line of yarn, which I love, I think I have, right at 20 of their colors. I do have a lot. But anyway, and just as they all go with one another, I had my suspicions, and I was not at all surprised to find that no, hey, get over here. The hand paint that I chose goes with all of them. And I haven't yet started designing the color work that I'm going to use in it. You are such a looky-loo. Yeah, there are people down there. But I really think that I'm probably going to go with some kind of flower motif or something, just because it reminds me, the colors remind me, oh, good location, of garden, English garden in particular. But anyway, I never noticed that little, that's a great little crevice hidey hole down there. Okay. And we'll see, because I never really know until I begin. But I do need to finish getting a blocking board made so that I can do some blocking. Bravo, please stop pulling. And one thing I did in my 20s, stay still, stay still, stay still. When I had a negative budget for any kind of craft supplies. And it worked so well for so long. And all I did was take one of the cardboard, really inexpensive cardboard measuring folding boards that for seamstresses, and covered it with clear contact paper. The sticky rubber stuff. Giant pieces of tape. And I used that thing for years as a blocking board. You could put pins through it, and because the things that I put on it were damp. I didn't put soaking wet pieces, which is how you should block anyway. So they were always damp, and I had that thing for years. I used it. She was well over 10 years. It even survived a couple of moves. And then what I had considered using, hold on, over here. And I don't recall if I've used it in the past or not, because it is a thing that I've used for years and years. And they are the rubber colored tiles, interlocking tiles. The first time I bought them, something like that, I'm trying to remember. I remember I got some ABCs, and I used those for like a wall. They were like the letters inside. Those were small squares. They were only about 6 inches each. Something like that, 6 inches square. And they had contrasting, the contrasting letters of the alphabet. And I remember I used those on the wall for as a corkboard. They were great. I did that for 2 years. But anyway, the larger squares, 24 inches square, I don't recall. But anyway, and I use some of those now. They're great padded table covering, and then they're great for walking on. I use them in a few places on the concrete floor in the shop because it gets so hard on the feet and legs. And but anyway, I know I had thought I would use some of those blocks, or those rubber squares, for blocking. But the thing that I like better, and you can buy, I mean, if you want to spend some money, you can. Come on, nope, leave it alone. You can buy some that have all of the inch markings and centimeter markings on them. They are quite expensive. Okay. And whenever you can get a pack of the rubber tiles in general, they usually like have a wood grain pattern on one side and just solid gray or black on the other side for 20 something. I think the ones with the markings are like twice that price or more. I'm back to, I like a good value. And I know that my cardboard with contact paper works very well. Brother, honey, you were just pulling this morning. Well, that little sparrow doesn't even care about us, does it? No, leave it alone. Come on. No, we're leaving birds alone this morning. He has caught birds in the air before. Quit pulling, honey. That can't feel good. Bravo, no pull. There, thank you. Yeah, and even though outside it only got up in the 70s yesterday, inside we got pretty warm because it was very sunny. Now, I did hear in the forecast this morning that we're supposed to have at least some cloud cover. At least he slowed down a little bit. Come along. Nope. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. If you smell a critter, let's not bother any critters. Yesterday, I hate it whenever I'm wasteful with food. And I had this sliced ham that I forgot I had. And yesterday was trash day, so I was like, man, what can I do? And I had this little bit of Swiss cheese. And I wasn't very hungry, and even though I love making and eating croque-monsieur, I did not feel like it, with the egg batter and bread. And I didn't feel like all the bread, honestly. And I was like, well, then don't have bread. And so I took this sliced ham, slices of ham, and just laid a little bit of the Swiss cheese inside and put it on the panini grill. And made these little ham rolls. Bravo. And just like I like my sandwich, I had horsey sauce on the side and just dipped them in horsey sauce, and positively delicious. And I made more than I knew I was going to eat at that time because I just wasn't very hungry. And set them in the fridge, and later on they were just as good cold. So yeah, they were, there's an idea. Roll up some Swiss cheese and a piece of ham and... Bravo, no, now come on. You're just not paying attention. And then just grill it for a minute. Or press it, or griddle it, or pan fry, whatever. No, certainly don't need any extra grease or anything. Bravo, are you gonna... Hey, are you gonna do something? Okay, enough sniffing. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, there's probably not any fragrance even left after all that sniffing. I know, look, it's even got you sniffing now. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have been sniffing so much. Silly dog. I do love my horse riders. Damn. Yeah. That was well over 50. He's still flying. Yeah. When it comes to inconsiderate, I think your pooping locales is pretty darn low on the list compared to putting lives in danger. Well, they were having just a little flying party. It's gonna be a 3-poo day. Bravo, no, pull, honey. And I was looking for a new lead yesterday for him. And one thing that kind of disturbed me is one of them was a... Okay, come on. You're not doing anything. Let's go. No, because the brand of 3 that I've bought, this Radio City brand, they've been outstanding, but they're not, of course, not available anymore. But anyway, there was one that I bought 4 years ago. I do not recall buying this lead. So I know that there's a lead in my car, in the Dogmobile, and I've got to look and see if maybe that one's it. But at the very least, I know it doesn't have many miles on it, because I don't remember it at all. Fortunately, in that same order, I got a knitting book at the same time, and I do have a knitting book, so I know I did receive the order. Yeah, here's something too. Hold on. Well, of course, now they stopped. Okay. I don't know what I don't know. Things thrown up from cutting the weeds. Okay. Got a smile? Nope. Of course not.